Anyway, they had a sale, last sale they had, and I didn't jump on it.
Welcome everybody. Doing a little bit of D&D in the Svenzone.
No. Yes. Okay, I've been fiddling with this. I need to go get something to drink. I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
Looking at issues with the phone, so I was trying to get that set up for the camera. There we go. Alright, I don't see either. Alright, pull up Discord. So we don't have Micah, that's why we don't see him on camera. Reno, you going to be on camera?
He's getting a drink, but he said he was going to try and set up his camera.
Okay. Checking Twitch for sound, because like I said, issues with the phone, so I had to switch phones to see. Alright, well, good thing. We're going live. Let's check. Come on. Alright, everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Good, good, good. We have a couple passes to our tests. Perfect. Always a good way to start. Throwing a cat out the airlock. It's true in life and D&D and Starfinder. Alright, if someone who wants to reach out to the couple other players we have who aren't here, you're welcome to do so. But let's go ahead and get rolling here. Let me get out of that language. There we go. Alright, so last week, it's been a minute since we've done the find the error in the recap. So I'm going to give a quick little recap, and there will be at least 3 errors in it. Falco's here now, so there will be at least 4 errors in it. If you get 3 out of the 4, you guys will get a bonus. If you don't get any, then I will get a bonus. If you only get 2, then no bonus for anybody, and you can only answer initially for the contest. You can only answer once. So we've done this a couple times before. So last time we played, the group had left Leilon with their cart. We're heading up toward Neverwinter. You guys stopped at Phandalin and then continued on your way to Neverwinter. You came upon this open field with a dead halfling in it. You searched the halfling, did some medicine checks to try to figure out how he died and things like that. He had two rings on him, and the you found out that they were both magical rings. So you guys kept those. You then continued on your way toward Neverwinter. About halfway there, you came upon a family of half elves who were on their way to Neverwinter, and they had come from Phandalin. And so you talked to them for a little while. There was a little bit of discipline of the child because she dared come talk to you in the middle of the night. But beyond that, nothing else really came of that interaction. It was just a little bit of role play. And then you guys made it to Neverwinter. So, there were several things wrong with that recap. Who has the, something that was wrong with that? I've heard from everybody except Joe, so let's start with you, Joe. Make sure you're alive, and what is something that was wrong with that recap?
Coffee.
We cannot hear you,
I can't
Joe.
think of anything.
There he is. Okay.
I can't think of anything offhand. I was trying to double check to make sure the names were accurate or something, but honestly, everything sounded accurate to me. Unfortunately, I remember the rings. I remember the medicine thing. I remember the lady getting beat by her parents after Scrambles didn't tackle her.
That's right. There was restraint shown last week. Very good. All right. Uh, Kendrick?
I don't. I actually didn't hear anything either that struck me.
All right. What about Reno?
Coffee. Favorite thing is coffee.
All right. Well, everything lies on you, Mantha.
Okay, well, I didn't catch all four, but I do have three.
I just need one.
Just give us all three. Call.
Well, we
Spin
didn't
out.
stop at Phandalin.
Correct. You did not stop at Phandalin. That would have been another day and a half out of your way to stop at Phandalin. So that is correct. All right. So I don't get the bonus. So go ahead and what else did you hear in there, Mantha?
We don't have the cart.
You actually do have the cart. That's why you stopped back at Leilon, was to pick up the cart, so you would have something.
Right.
You didn't want to go into the marsh with it, but you do have the cart. And what was the other thing?
We had the cart when we went to Leilon?
No, we went
Uh-huh.
right on to
It
get
was
the
a
cart.
family of half-orcs, not half-elves.
Correct. It was half
I know I
orcs.
put a couple of sheep in the cart.
It was not. It was not half elves. It was half orcs. Um, you did not find the halfling in a open field. It was on a
It was
battlefield.
like a battleground.
The battlegrounds and runes.
Are those
and
not
stuff.
the same thing?
I thought that was an open field.
It's like
Open
an open
area.
field where there's nothing
It was
there.
battlegrounds.
It's in the
It was a
middle there, but
battleground.
yes.
Yeah, it's a battlefield.
It was not.
It
an
has
open
the word
field.
field in it.
No, it was not.
It can
No,
be a
I-
field, but
I-
it cannot be a battlefield.
Are the same
And-
thing. So,
Per se.
L.
Okay. All right. So, any other questions? Any comments from last week, or anything else before we get rolling? Combat tracker for the stream.
Thank you for all the drawing, dude. All that time you take to make our pretty little show more pretty.
You're welcome. I do. I try to make it enjoyable for everybody, and not as much theater of the mind. There's nothing wrong with using black and white maps and stuff, but
Oh, there is very much a problem with that because their maps suck compared to yours.
Wow.
They really do. I mean, look, he showed us one a couple weeks ago, man. It was horrid. Look at his, it's like, oh my God, just full of life and
Well,
character.
thank you. I
Okay, why
appreciate
is my
the
screen so
compliment.
fucking bright?
All right, so you guys are in Neverwinter. You had spent the night at the bleached beached Leviathan. In the, I'll pull up the map for anybody who needs it. There we go. Click. It is also in the message of the day.
Forget, am I playing Kree or not?
No, we've
I
got
am
a good crew
Nicholas.
tonight, so we don't need
Awesome.
Kree.
Awesome.
We are
I mean,
decreed.
I mean,
Real quick, there was a way that we could mess around with Fantasy Grounds to make it bigger or smaller.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, my computer is only running on one window. I cannot figure out how to make the other one work. How do I make Fantasy Grounds bigger or smaller?
So if you
lower right.
there's two ways. It depends on what you're looking for. Are you
Sure.
looking to make the Fantasy Grounds window itself not full screen?
No.
Okay. Then what?
No, I want to shrink the overall thing.
Right. So what she just typed in the chat /scale UI, altogether one word, and then a space, and between 50 and 200.
Is there a way to do that
No.
without getting? Because like literally right now, my dice are over my chat bar, so I can't type in the chat.
Okay. So if you
Are you
you
right
can
click your dice?
click on your chat, and it will type within it, or just hold the control
Come
bar.
on, you.
Actually, first of all, you're gonna have to right click within the chat bar.
I cannot.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to right click within the
As
chat
long,
box.
as
Okay.
long as there's a hand in the chat box,
Noon
you'll type.
is unlock the position. So unlock it.
Okay. I did
Then
that.
hold
But
down
now
the control key, and then just between the red line on the right, if you click over there and drag your mouse, it will change the size of the window. And you can drag it up until you see the chat line.
yeah, it's really annoying. I can make
Yeah,
the
chat.
chat box bigger and smaller, but I cannot
Yes.
grab it by the corner.
You don't have to grab
Like
by the
I can,
corner. You grab it anywhere.
Oh,
I
you can go
cannot.
left
Except
or
for
right. You can't go up
I
and
can go
down.
left or right. I cannot go up and down.
Okay. Can you see the
where the-
very top of the chat bar?
Yes, but everyone's name is over it, like Camera, God, and Jackson Scrambles,
Okay. So
and so I
start.
cannot click on it.
Try to go as high as you can, and then left
Okay.
click and hold it, and then go up and down. See if that pulls it up for you.
Nah, it doesn't work. It's fine. I don't care any
the
longer.
chat is always locked,
If you
and I suggest
if you've got it unlocked, you go to the right to the far left edge or right edge instead of
Yeah,
in the
no.
center. But you should be able to move it up and down. It's just got to get so the bottom is visible,
Yeah,
and
it's
then you can
not
move,
doing
you
it.
can shorten it from the bottom.
Yeah, so I
it's
can do
probably
that with my character. I know how to do that with my character. I can make my character bigger, smaller, and all that because I can get to the bottom right-hand corner of the box or the top corner of the box. I cannot do that with my chat box for some reason. And every time I try to right-click it, it is unlocked. I don't know. You said there's a way to type in the chat box without being able to see the bar?
yes.
Yes, if you just click within the chat box
Okay, I clicked in
anywhere,
it.
now type, and it
You
should
should be
work.
able to type. You may not be able to see
Has
it,
to
but
be a
it'll
hand though.
Okay,
Be a
so that
hand though.
worked.
Yep.
Okay, so
So
I have
hit
to type it in. If
/
I click here, /scale
UI, and then
a.
space, and I would drop it down to like
Oh.
80. And then hit enter and see if that works.
Did I type the right thing or no? I can't see.
Did you get a whole list of crap in your chat box?
all I saw All I
No,
saw
I
you,
don't.
you
Okay, so
typed was
then
very
you did
little.
type the right thing. So press the up arrow, and what that did is it automatically populated what you just typed. So press backspace twice and type
Backspace
65,
twice.
Turn around.
Backspace,
Put
backspace.
your right foot down.
65.
Don't forget
and
it.
then hit enter.
Uh,
Nope. Okay. So try clicking in it slash scale UI space 65.
UI space.
If you have your mouse on the floor,
65.
just step on it.
Ah, that worked. Thank you.
Told you.
And if it's too small, then you can just press up arrow and
No,
make it 70 or something else. So
the
you're good.
backspace scale UI thing worked. The do
Perfect.
the idiot thing didn't work.
Okay.
For whatever
It's probably
reason.
just you know.
Okay, and then I can fuck with that, and now I can make it a little bit bigger, but not so tiny that not so big I can't get to anything. Okay,
Correct.
cool. Thank you. That was all I needed to continue on. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that took so long.
No worries. All right. Why does that was weird?
I'll be back.
Yeah, unlike everywhere else on the map,
Interesting.
in the chat box, if there's a hand there, that means that you're active. And everywhere else, the hand means that you're going to pull some letters or something stupid. I found.
All right. So you guys have the Neverwinter map. Um, you
75
also on
works.
the Sword Coast players map shows you in Neverwinter. You still had to finish up the quest by returning the shield. There were some things that happened with his pet, the little companion dude,
Right.
last week, Talcors.
Yeah, remind us what happened with that. He was acting weird. What ended up with the what was the where did we leave that?
I haven't solved the
Back when you
molting problem. He's like shedding or molting or doing something.
Okay,
Hopefully
that's
buying a couple
yeah.
sheep. Hopefully buying a couple sheep has fixed the eating stray dogs problem.
Yep. So, correct. So he's just more alert than he's been before. Before every time Dalcor would stop, he would lay down, and if he was there for more than a couple minutes, he would sleep. Now he's no longer doing that, but he is molting. And okay, that's good. All right, so what did you guys want to do in Neverwinter?
Where was the guy that we can't remember what story we went to get to find the quest originally? Sure, it says here retrieve for
The city, the
arcane acquisitions. Okay.
Flinar Ralalar, the owner of Arcane Acquisitions. So this is
Well, it's the only
quests.
No, I got it. I was actually reading it as you were doing it. I just couldn't. I couldn't see well enough to see the word owner of Arcane Acquisitions. Okay, cool.
And so you guys, if I remember correctly, you guys had decided to stick together.
And we can't leave scrambled behind.
Is that accurate? And are you guys ready to head to Arcane Acquisitions?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, so
That'll be a yes.
Over on the dock, by the docks, at the edge of the town.
Mikey, did you have any questions?
No, I'm just trying to get my shit formatted properly. I don't want to be left alone either. Why would I be left alone? I'm so curious. Why am I being
Would
abandoned? I'll go with everybody with whatever they're doing.
Okay.
He's like, I want to hang out with my friends.
Yeah, I just need 4 seconds to figure out what the fuck is going on my computer. I don't want to play at 65 zoom rate, but also I need my boxes to be movable. So I'm shrinking everything down to a quarter size and moving it
Oh,
into the middle
no.
of my screen. That way I can make it as big as I want to and then properly zoom and fit it the right way. Trust me,
Well,
it's
there
gonna
you
work.
go.
Okay.
It will work.
Anyway,
Your gene.
All right. So arcane acquisitions is. Let me open up the toggle, the toolbar. Hit the ping mode. Right there. Right to the southeast of the House of Knowledge, which is number 3. Reno, give me a percentile.
up east of. What?
Come on, baby.
Oh, I'm
I'm
in the
moving.
wrong place. Ah,
Hold on a minute. Stop per hour. There we go. And begin. Come on, baby. Man, my computer's so fucked up. Did you get that? One
I
more time.
see a
There we go.
percentile
And
now.
yep. There we go. 104. Yeah. How was that? That to your satisfaction?
It is. All right. So now I need a 12-sider from Mantha, please. Since something's going to happen now because of his 14.
Burnt my sister.
It was 14.
Yeah, so I need a 12-sider from you.
Oh, sorry.
Here, I'll help you out. There's no 12-sided.
there is. It's the one with the 12 on the top of it.
Where?
second one from the left.
Mine goes 10. Mine goes 6, 8, 10, and then goes to 20.
It's
So
the pentagon
if you go
shaped
to,
one.
what happened was you turned it off. Um, click on on the top right where it says dice.
Yeah.
Where your combat tracker is and stuff like that.
I'm not an idiot, dude. I've been playing this for years. I know where dice is. Go ahead.
You apparently didn't know we had a
I
12-sided one. So
His
so
12-sided
blame
isn't
him
there,
for
so there's a
being
difference.
Hey,
angry.
do you have an original set
All
of
right, did you
original
open
dice
up
from
that
Dungeons and Dragons?
box
No.
where it
I
says,
did, yes.
okay, so where it says desktop dice,
Yep.
the second one
Oh,
in,
it got turned off.
that one's
Oh,
turned
okay.
off. So
There we
click
go.
that and that will turn it back on.
Ta-da!
There you
It
go.
did. Awesome. You are awesome. Let's just give it a whirl.
Okay.
Hey, it worked.
6 for her roll.
I was helping out Mantha right there.
Were you?
Yeah.
That's
136. 136 out of
I don't
1,000.
I don't
pretty good.
feel very helped considering you rolled after I did.
That's
Well,
funny.
I
Okay.
said that I was going to help you, and he wasn't listening. There you go. That's better.
All right.
Those aren't 12s.
I know. There's much more. A lot more help.
As you guys are cruising through, let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 10-sider from Kendrick, please.
All right.
So I'll go with that. What I was trying to say
1, 2,
before
3.
is that
Scrambles.
Cree is my bud. It has been with us since the very, very beginning.
Correct. You guys had
He's
sidekicks
awesome.
because it was just the two of you.
Yep, he doesn't want me
So
just a psychic. He's my bud, man. He went to the
that's right.
blacksmithing dwarfen school of blacksmithing with me.
Correct.
Childhood friend, man.
All right. So scrambles. As you guys are walking along toward
What is?
the arcane um, acquisitions,
Okay.
this guy, this, give me an insight check. This man,
Ooh,
sort of older man, starts comes up to you, and he's sort of looking around, and taps your hip.
ooh,
Want me to
getting
push it?
fresh.
Yeah, probably better if you push it.
Okay.
You're
Just a
buying him
moment
drinks,
here.
man. What the fuck is going on?
Scrambles. There he is.
Yep,
Insight. This is gonna be a very easy check.
So I'm coming back online. Just give me a second. What the fuck? Come on.
Noise.
11. Nice. All right. So you can tell he's a beggar. He
This-
appears to be mostly, if not completely, blind. You can see there's like white stuff on his eyes, and he says, "Are you the adventurers they were talking about? Sounds like some sort of minotaur, and I hear the squawkings of a bird man."
I don't know who's asking.
Uh, all right, and everybody can give. Let me do click, click, click. Alcor, got it. There he is. All right. All right. There's no DC. There's a couple different things that can be going on. So here is this roll. Everybody, give me this.
Oh shit, guys. I see a lot of things.
All right, and then we have
And
Jaxum and Dalcor. You should have a thing in the middle of your screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Dalcor. Joe, you have a box in the middle of your screen for a perception check. All right, so Toggin. Okay. 19. Nice. Okay.
Dang, dude.
nice.
All right, so everybody, that was actually a really high group perception check. So you notice right away he's holding a box under, like his cloak. The box looks very fancy. And I'm gonna send something to Thalcor and Toggin. He says, so in answer to your question, there it is. He says, oh, the name's Torum, but it's not important. See, and he sort of motioned you to come over out of the side, out of the road where you guys are walking,
Okay.
off a little ways. He says, hey, look, these guards were chasing someone. I couldn't tell who it was because I couldn't hear. It just sounded like somebody. They weren't wearing armor. I can tell you that much. But anyway, he dropped this, and then they arrested him just a little bit ways down the road. But I was able to grab this. I'll tell you what. I'll share this with you if you can, whatever's in it, if you can get it open for me. And you see that there is he's got this, he's holding out this fancy looking wooden box that has a little lock on it.
Okay.
What do you say? Do we have a deal?
Saying that she'll share it if we can get it open.
Yeah. I got a deal.
What's the percentage?
Hey, I'm gonna.
Anybody can check traps? Do we have anybody who can do that?
Have,
Anybody can do a perception check for traps, but the one who's specifically
I can.
trained is tricks.
Oh,
And Jackson.
I do have one question. Why are you pretending to be blind?
I've been
Wow,
this way
just
for
coming
a
out
long
like that.
time. Can't afford to be cured, and by the time I was able to get up some money, they said the disease was too far gone.
Well, I didn't ask for a lie. I asked why you're pretending.
It's it sort of comes and goes. Because if the sun's just right, and it's like this goo or stuff that's blocking my
Well, I'm the
vision,
shortest
so-
one here. Can someone make him tell the truth?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna reach down.
Never mind. I'll just find someone else who will help me with the box. If you guys are gonna try to, I don't need to be roughed up by these crazy adventurers. And he turns to walk
No,
away.
I reach out and grab him by the collar.
yeah. What's up with this?
Not getting away with that.
I was thinking about the same thing, but I was waiting for Scrambled Act because he usually does.
I'm not sure sleight of hand is
Alright,
the
so
right
as you
skill
grab
here, but
him, you see
Yeah, I never get to roll it,
This-
so I'm rolling it.
older woman coming down the road with this large half orc.
Good. She's gonna need a large half work.
And she's
I was just rolling an insight check to see if I can just glance around and figure out if there's any purpose to this that I can glean.
Well, if you're going with insight, I'll give you a hand too.
I'm not sure insight's the right skill for that.
But we're going with it.
Or ask the DM.
so here's the half orc.
Why is he rolling his eyes?
He is armed, and he's
Just
got
looking up at the birds in the sky.
he's wearing a breastplate, and he has a great axe on his back.
How great is it?
It's really great. Not as great as yours, but pretty good.
Wow.
I'm gonna say
And
can't be turns on.
So it's a pretty good axe.
he's walking
instead.
with this older
the
woman.
fuck
She's
outta
got this staff that has these feathers and little bird skulls attached to it as she walks
Okay.
to it. And
You're the witch.
actually, Toggen's the witch, but that's
Toggin is
I know.
definitely a witch. If you
Neither
said that
here nor
out
there.
loud, he's.
You're the witch.
I think they prefer hags today.
the
Why do you call
she
for
goes-
me?
walking over and
He looks like a witch.
ah, I see you found my box. I ask you to kindly hand it over. And the guy sort of clutches it. He says, "It's
We
my
need our
box,
own
and we're just trying to. I lost the key, so we're just trying to find to get it open."
She whips out the key.
If
Right?
you do not have key, how do we know this box is yours?
To whom are you speaking?
Does are they not together?
No. I mean,
The
the
old
guy that we're
there's a blind beggar
with the
who
box.
found the
Yeah.
box,
Yeah.
and then there's
I'm
the
not
old
talking to the
woman
blind guy
and
that
the
we are currently
half
manhandling.
orc.
Well, he's the one that said he didn't. He lost the key.
I thought the
The
orc
beggar
said that
guy.
he lost the key.
The orc had not spoken at all, so I
Oh,
apologize for not
okay.
being clear. The orc is just standing there protecting the old woman.
Oh.
Just waiting for this to. He looks bored. Um, she spoke, saying, "I see you found my box," and then the old guy responded, saying, "It's my box." That's why he clutched it closer to himself and said, "I was just asking these guys to help me get it open. I lost my key."
Okay, lady, if the box is yours, what's inside it?
Nice.
She sort of looks you up and down, looks at the rest of you, says, "It should be a token of the Rat King, rumored to lead the owner to a treasure hoard hidden in the city sewers. At least that's what I paid for."
We know some horrors.
Okay.
Ooh,
Or you said horror.
If I get this box from this dirty old man and I give it back to you, will you let us come with you to find the treasure of the Rat King?
She turns to the old man, and says, "I will pay you 20 gold for the box."
Wow.
It's a good offer.
And he sort of looks
Yeah.
at.
I'll glance
I don't
over
know.
Sight
to.
unseen, yeah.
If it's
I'll glance
such a
over to.
big treasure hoard, do you guys willing to offer more?
I would look over at
Is he
Scrambles. I
holding the
whisper.
box in his hands,
Yes,
the
he's
old
clutching
man?
it to his chest.
I want to take the box from him. I'm going to put my hands on the box and I'm going to take it with physical strength. And if he puts up any kind of a fight, I am face palming this guy away from it. I am
Okay, roll your
foot to
damage.
chest,
Everything but biting.
rolling the damage. Okay. What type
No,
of
he'll bite.
what is that, like an unarmed strike or
Yes.
okay.
Actually, no. The unarmed strike is just flat damage. How much damage does your unarmed strike do?
The pimp slash.
Something with bludgeoning? I can't quite see.
Fairly. I
It's
think it was the same as mine. Give me a second.
Just waiting for
Where's
Fancy
mine?
Grounds to catch up. Here it is. Alright,
5.
you don't have it.
Can't read it.
You don't have
Mine's
it
too small.
coded. Oh, there it is.
yeah, because I've never hit
6
anything
bludgeoning.
unarmed, I
It
guess.
does 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
And then again, my intention isn't to hurt this
He's-
old guy. My intention
he's-
is to take the box. But if he
come
wants
on,
to get
come
hurt,
on, I found this. And then you slam him, and he stumbles back. His nose is bleeding. He's got a cut lip, and he
Holy shit.
spits,
That's 6
looking
damage.
around for city guards or anything, and then he just sort of slumps, dejected sitting on the side the side of the road, and
Definitely not blind if you're looking for help.
the
Oh shit!
Mortalk. I mean the half orc reaches back, puts the battle axe on the ground in front of him, just holding it with one hand, and
You were saying something about
the
20
woman
gold
says,
for the box?
"There's no need for such violence.
Oh my god.
He's just a poor old man looking to make a few coins."
I don't know how poor he is, but yeah.
You know what?
I don't know.
Tommy is going
20 gold is
like crouch next to the old man and make him a healing potion.
those
I
scrambles.
do not tell him it's a healing potion. I just kind of stick out my hand with the vial. Drink these. I am healing. You may trust me.
Yeah.
Scrambles looks at the lady. He goes, "There's not always a need for violence, but I'm starting to build up a taste for it. Anyway, I was saying, if I give you this
Starting.
box back, you gonna let us go with you to find the horde, or am I taking this box with me?" And that's I'm trying to be intimidating.
Are you successful?
I
I
will do an
think so.
assist with that
Give
intimidation by
me 35
moving my
gold and you
body
can have the box.
How much?
75.
She
35.
said 35.
35.
Oh, 35. I thought she said 75.
Offered 20,
35.
20 for
And
it.
the old man drinks the healing potion.
Oh shit, he doesn't even question it. Cool.
How am I supposed to know that you aren't in cahoots with this old man trying to pull one over on us?
They're giving us money either way.
I guess that's true. I didn't think about it that way.
I paid for it already. It was on its way to be delivered to me when the guards arrested my courier. So I have no idea what this man, how he ended up with it. I just want my box back, but it's not worth. There's no way I can defeat you all. So for 35 gold, I will take my leave and leave you to it.
How much did you pay for box?
Well, he offered us 20.
Well,
No,
he
no,
offered
no.
the old man 20.
She offered the old man 20.
Still, that's a lot of money. Oh, you're saying
Yeah.
in case they're bamboozling us,
Yeah.
Well,
How
now
much
scrap
they're
up the
did you
price.
pay for
they're
box?
offering 35 now that Scrambles has grabbed it and confronted her.
The box is irrelevant. It is the skull inside that is of value.
How much
Yeah,
did you pay for it?
Why is giving up on the box a better deal than working with us?
that's
You think
You have
exactly.
finance
already proven that you cannot be trusted. I just simply want to be done with this. Bake back the money I have owed. I have paid with a few extra
Finders
coins
keepers, right?
and be done.
Position
So
position
you
is not
paid
against the law.
35 gold pieces for a box?
I did not
No,
pay
of course he
35
didn't.
gold pieces for the box because the box is irrelevant. Can I speak to someone who can understand what I'm saying?
I just
Tell your
turned to
man to
Scrambles like,
back down and let's continue this conversation, she says to the Scrambles.
I'll turn to
I
Scrambles
want
like,
to
hey,
know how much
I
he
turn
paid.
around
35
and
gold.
look at Toggin and go, "Yeah, be calm, Toggin. Quit being so quick to fight people." And I kind of laugh a little. Look, lady, you said the word Rat King and treasure. I am too intrigued to give up this box. So either I'm going to look for the Rat King with you and your crew, or I'm paying you for this box, and I'm not paying 35. I'll give you 20.
Oh,
20, or just let us come with you. I just want to see a Rat King and what kind of treasure he has.
25
Fair
is at
enough.
least
I don't
what
want
I
to talk to
paid.
you anymore. And I pull out, I give her the 25 gold.
Okay?
I don't want to deal with her any longer, and I feel bad beating up an old lady.
Old
Okay.
man.
So they leave. The half orc puts the stuff back, his axe back on his um, puts the axe on his back, and they walk away and turn the corner and are gone.
So,
That
They're
still
the
gonna
feels
run.
like
healing
setup.
potion healed the old man for exactly what Scrambles hurt him for, so he's
Okay?
not hurt anymore. Oh, look, your eyes, they are healed. I said I was healer, right? Look, your vision is back.
It's not. His eyes look the same.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, he does.
I
He
pretend to
still
throw
can't see.
I pretend to throw a punch at him. Does he flinch?
I mean, Scrambles has shown that he
Just a
will
second.
actually punch this guy.
Yeah.
You should have a reasonable fear of
No,
getting
If not,
punched.
I
he does
feel
not
like I'm just.
flinch.
He doesn't flinch. Guys, he might actually be blind. I look at the bird guy. What's his name? Thorkick or something? Thorax.
Oh boy, how can
Dorky.
you forget
Falcor.
Falcon?
I go, hey, are you sure this dude's blind? Are you sure
I'm
he's
sure he's
not blind?
pretending.
Okay.
Bitch.
I
He
also
Side
Not
should
that
question.
it's important,
starts to
but I've never
stand
been
up
wrong.
and
Okay.
starts just to walk away. He's got his little stick and he's dragging it in front of him.
Still feels like some kind of setup.
Mm,
God damn it.
I don't know,
Hey,
man.
old man.
Falcor has pretty sharp instincts. I'm a little concerned. This whole
Hey,
thing
old
feels
man.
so fishy.
And he sort of shrinks away and starts walking faster. Leave me alone.
Now I have questions now. So
And
I
he's
need you to come
ignoring
here.
you and trying to walk away.
Is he walking like at old man speed, or is this like normal person speed?
Now that he's picked up his pace, it's normal person speed.
Run, Scrambles, run!
Dude,
It's your
we got
normal
the
walking
box.
speed, so you can easily
Do we
catch him if you wanted to.
do we care about talking to the old man, or do you want to just take this box and keep going?
Just take the box. We went
I
from
mean,
gaining $35 to paying 25, and we don't even know if it's got anything in it or if
Oh
it's
yeah,
actual treasure.
we were not going
yeah.
to
That's a
gain
good question. There
35
could
at
be
all.
jack shit in this box.
It
I'm
could
gonna
be
walk.
empty, and we just got screwed.
Hey, keep an eye on this old man while I whip this box open, and I start yanking
Okay.
at the box to try to get it open.
So you would need a lockpick, or
Doesn't he have a
that's going
crowbar?
to totally smash the
Sleight of
thing.
hand. Sleight
I
of
can't
hand.
beat the shit out of it.
You can
Tools.
destroy it, but you would also damage whatever's inside it.
Ah,
Okay,
shit.
no, I don't want to do that. Fuck.
We don't want to crush the skull inside if it's inside.
Okay, so
Well,
do you have
Tricks can do it.
lockpicks, Jackson?
Yes, I do. Trying to roll, but
Look, guys,
so
if you
the
need
best
me
of
to
two.
poison the box,
Yes, you have thieves'
got
tools.
it.
So, you rolled a. There you go. It's about the same roll anyway. So you are able to unlock the box, and inside the box, you see that there is a. Where'd it go? A silver cat's skull with emerald for eyes.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I thought there'd be a note in there saying, I
Well,
owe
let's get
you.
it.
I'll get it back.
That's right.
I can do a
Jackson.
magic check.
Okay, so use up one of your magic things. There, it does emit magic. It is transmutation magic.
Transmutation. That means it changes physical form, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
You don't know exactly what it does, but you do know that something about it isn't.
That's the word. What the word means. Right?
Mhm.
Yes.
That's what
Yep.
the word means.
Changing one thing from one thing
Yeah.
to another. Yeah.
Are any of you proficient with jeweler's tools? I don't
No.
remember any of
Probably.
you being proficient with it, but just checking.
I'm proficient
Maybe
with it.
our blacksmith.
I'm saying yes, I am.
You're proficient
That's in
with
your
jeweler's
abilities
tools.
page?
No, you are not. You're proficient with smith's tools.
Yeah, and these tools, or do I just have it?
You just have it. You just have thieves' tools. So it allows you
Bullshit.
to use the thieves' tools.
I say no.
Um,
We're making believe, so therefore I say I did and I do.
all right,
Like my
so
son said.
what are you guys doing?
Did you? I said the last activity, so you guys get to choose something.
Well, got the box
Let's
open, so we don't need
This
to
is
follow
cool.
this old man anymore.
I think after we get the shield, maybe we should go on the mission for it.
yeah, why not?
Um, Mantha knows what a rat king is. Can I see if Toggin knows what a rat king is?
No, a
They
Because I'm
beekeeper
pretty
is.
sure
would
it's not
be.
what Mike was thinking of.
Give me just a moment here. The answer to the question is yes. I'll push
Nature?
it to everybody, but let me see.
Better have more than 25 gold sitting in that treasure hoard for the Rat King.
Stop calling him a whore.
The real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
Oh yeah. Stick with
How much gold are they worth?
Guess that depends
So
on
I'm
how
gonna
many dogs they
say.
eat.
Um, all right. So the choice would be either nature or mysticism. So who wants to do the nature check, and I will push it to you guys.
I want to do the nature
I.
check. It's nature or arcana, guys, not mysticism, because this isn't Starfinder.
So only one of you wants to do nature. Okay.
I want to do nature.
I can do it if
Thought
I have
Falcor
one
was gonna jump
plus
on
on it,
that
but
one, but okay.
No,
Tucker,
I'm
it's your
doing the
turn.
nature, but I was beat to the punch. I stayed quiet.
No, I mean you can all do
well,
it. It's
everybody
just
gets to do
everybody
a
can
roll.
do either a nature or arcana. So if you're not going to do
Oh
the
yeah, I'll do the
nature,
nature
I'll
too.
push the arcana.
Oh, nature for me,
I thought
please.
you're.
I'm
I
sorry,
thought
I
you were saying
misunderstood.
singular.
Yep, me too.
Okay.
I'll do nature. Thank you.
Okay. There you go. And so that leaves Godin and Jackson with.
Oh, damn, I rolled so low. I thought Toggin would for sure know what a rat king is, but oops.
There are
You know
not a
what a
lot of
beekeeper
rat
is?
kings up in the high cold mountains. Just saying.
I don't know. They might like huddle together in like a small space.
They're mostly found in sewers.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
they're much bigger than you think.
And in like walls of houses and stuff.
Alright, so
Right,
Scrambles,
who's the elephant in the
Falcor.
room?
Oh, Jackson, we're still waiting on you.
What's that?
He already
Okay,
rolled
sorry.
one. He got a 16.
And
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
that
a.
wasn't the push roll.
Yeah. You did
There
not
you
say you wanted to do nature.
go.
Alright. Alright, so. How fitting that Thalcor would get the highest roll on this one. One, two. Alright, so just you and Scrambles. So, Scrambles, you've heard of them. And all you know about them is that there's a bunch of rats sometimes will form together and make a rat king. But you don't really know much about it. Thalcor, you do
As
know more. And I'm going to push this to you. There you go. Did you get the pop up?
Yes.
Okay. So you can share whatever you want to about that. In the notes section, I don't know how familiar you are with Fancy Grounds, but there's two column. I mean, there's tabs on the right side. Main, notes. So the notes has the like the story in the background for it and stuff.
okay.
give you this in case it doesn't let you open it. All right, so we'll give him a minute to look through that, decide what he wants to say.
Well,
Uh, what
well, I know
else?
rat kings don't happen on accident. They're usually some fusion of dark, twisted magic. There really is a rat king in these sewers. I bet the people in charge of the city would pay us extra to get rid of it.
So potentially treasure and payment.
Like I said, they don't happen on accident, and they're a big problem.
Cool.
Well,
And he sounds very convincing. Zalcor does.
okay.
So our inclination is to believe it.
Correct.
Okay.
If we do go down, we got to make sure we can get rid of some diseases, though. They're not necessarily clean critters either.
I got all my vaccinations. Damn it.
Okay. Maybe we'll find somebody who does like potions for diseases or something.
Well,
I
yes,
think
I can get rid of
Doggy
disease.
do too.
Talking very
I have
slowly
restoration
turns
spells
towards you.
that do disease, if I remember correctly.
Stay calm, Talkin. Calm
Lesser
down.
one disease, one condition. Okay, cool. I can get rid of it. And it is a level 2, which I have 3 of at the moment, and I can upcast if I need to. So yeah, I got restoration spells currently enabled as well. So
Wow, it's prepared and everything.
it is.
Wow.
I keep that one around. I don't change a lot of my spells. I usually use what I want and keep what I want. I've only adjusted, I think, once or twice in the entire campaign.
All right, so
Um,
why do I not have? That's stupid. Okay. Oh, there it is. Goodness sakes. All right, so what are you guys doing? You gonna head to continue on toward the finishing up the mission?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we do still kind of have to do that.
Kinda.
So yeah.
All right, so you guys are able to make it to Arcane Acquisitions without any more things happening. You guys come in and you see him sort of look up from the table he's working on and sees you all. Comes over.
I have my books unenabled again.
He starts digging around. He finds, and you see he's got a small little box with a little felt cushion in it, with a this rock is in it. Oh, welcome back. I see you managed to come back. Do you have the shield?
Shield.
Got in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to in when you're trying to find the books you have open. Where am I going? Is it in options?
It's in library, below tools, and then modules.
Modules. Something's wrong. Oh my goodness. All of my modules are deactivated. How did that happen? Everything is off. Holy crap. No wonder I can't find anything. I was just doing research on a higher level spell and see when I could get it, and I have nothing listed in my spell thing. I was like, where's my modules? They're all gone. I gotta reload those eventually. Yes, I do have the shield.
So I presume you're handing it to him then?
I'm looking at my inventory. See, did I actually pick it up physically? Yes, I think. Is it listed here somewhere? Did I ever pick it up from you, or did you put it in party sheet, or did I just, or did
It would be if it hasn't been. You guys never identified it, so it might show up as shield.
shield +1 maybe,
No,
or is that mine?
it would just be
That's mine.
shield.
But
Let me look, and if anybody has an extra shield, if I open up the party sheet, it'll
maybe
take
it would either
a
be
minute.
me. It's not in mine, so maybe scrambles.
Correct. It's not in yours.
I don't remember actually picking up one physically. I mean, I remember getting it.
All right, so I'll open the party sheet. It'll just take a minute.
ERS3OS. Jackson has a shield that doesn't look like this says anything.
I'm just waiting for grounds catch up because you guys have tons and tons and tons of stuff.
So it said in the party sheet, I see Jackson has a shield that is unnamed. Just says shield.
And Scrambles, you have a colored stone that is unidentified. Yeah, he has a shield, but it's just a normal shield, just a plain old piece
I
of
don't
crap
see
shield.
anybody having a shield then. I don't know if I don't remember ever having it put in the party sheet I mean, I remember talking about it, saying we're grabbing it, but I don't remember a physical transaction.
So it is called that.
You
So it would
described it.
be
We talked about what it looked like and the runes and all that. I think we actually read the runes and it said something about something
It's a
weird.
wondrous sword.
Not the
So it
sword.
must. I mean I'm sorry, the shield. I was just sending stuff. Never mind.
all right.
It
So you
said,
don't
yeah, it
say you
said
have it.
something weird.
So that's fine. So you hand it over to him. Um, he takes it out
Excuse me while
and
I whip this out.
comes over, and you see him cast a spell, and Looks at the shield, looks back at you guys, sets it down, and hands you back the box that has the stone in it.
Woohoo! I need to attune to that, right? The ion stone. That'd be my third attunement. Am I right?
Do you know what flavor it was?
Yeah. Shit. The one for Constitution.
Mocha orange.
Wait a second. I will research. Ion. Got it. IV. It is.
So you wanted the one that increases your
Says
Constitution score by 2?
Fortitude. The Fortitude Ion Stone.
Okay. It's a pink rhomboid, nicely carved and highly polished.
A rhomboid is 12-sided.
Don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, pink rhomboid. Thank you. How long does it take to attune? An hour?
It does take an hour, yes.
Okay. I shall, for the moment, box that, put it in my bag, and we will, after glancing at it, and I will turn to the group. Thank you very much. This will be very helpful. It'll give me a little more staying power while we're in the midst of battle. I can focus on healing other people more and less about worried about me.
Sweet.
There you go. So it's identified and it's in your gear.
As I search for it.
Alright, and it's under your gauntlets of ogre power.
Have it. Dang it. A bug going around my face. There's a gnat downstairs and it's driving me nuts. You said it was under my gauntlets?
Correct. In your
Well, I'm not seeing it. Let me go back out of my inventory and back to it, see if that helps. Nope.
pretty sure you gave it to the right person. Yeah, it's there. Ion Stone. IUOUN. Stone.
Yeah, I know. I know the
42.
spot, and directly under my gauntlets it goes to mace of certain death. I do not see an ion stone on my list.
Well,
I've gone out of inventory and back in a couple of times. You want me to close out my character and bring him back up?
yes. Spells.
Characters.
Right,
Characters.
so this is going to
My character's gone. All right, we go up here.
actions.
Inventory. Gauntlets, mace. Nope, no ion stone.
What are you calling it?
An ion stone. IOUN.
Okay, ion. IOUN.
Party sheet.
Fortitude. Here it is. Alright, so since you don't have items, this is
I
wrong.
don't see it
I'm
on the
gonna
party
fix it.
in the party sheet either under my name.
Well, what good are you, lad?
Okay. Semicolon, colon. Okay, so this is self, never.
Is it one of Camel's Godden, Colored Stone?
Alright, so you should have a +1. So with that, it will be a +2.
Aha! I see
See if
one.
it worked.
Are you coding something at the top now? I actually see it now on
So
the
it should
very
be a
top.
+3, 2. Yep, it worked. Alright, so you have it coded now on the on the combat tracker.
Yay! And it went. Yeah, it finally kicked in. Thank
And
you.
if
But
so, if you don't attune to it and something happens before you attune to it, then we can just turn it off until you attune to it later. But you're set and ready to go.
it didn't do anything to my abilities. Score.
It's not going to because your abilities don't change. It's because it's a magic item. If somebody steals a magic item, it's gone. But if you look at what I just rolled, you rolled a Constitution saving throw of 16 +2 instead of +1.
And then what about my? Do I need to change my health then too?
Yes, that
Manually.
would be you get 8, so
One
you get
times my level
90. So
8.
you'll be at
Yeah,
96.
that's very good. That's the main reason I was doing it. I'll take the saves too, but that's yeah, very good.
Any kind of check you make with Constitution will get higher now.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can find those modules while you guys are doing everything else. Activate everything again. I don't know why everything unloaded. This I've never had to do everything before.
All right. So where are you guys headed now? I'm going to say it is now. You guys were messing around with Proto One for a little bit. Um,
Okay.
so I'm going to say it is. Turn on. I'm going to say it's getting close to noon. So you guys stop somewhere, grab some food. So it's just after. It's about 1 o'clock. Where'd you guys like to go?
I really want to go explore the sewers, find the Rat King. So do you guys want to gear up to go do that?
I'm ready when you are.
I mean,
I'm
what
already
else are
I've
we
already
gonna
been.
do? You know.
Let's do it,
Yeah.
guys.
Well,
Okay.
there's all
Hey,
the locations in Neverwinter if you wanted to do any more chopping. But
Also, I know we
or we
left that
could go
dragon
run
back
around
there.
in the
say again.
sewer.
2.5 days away, but yes, we did.
What about the dragon?
We left it back there. We could go out
Oh
and
yeah.
slay it or capture it, or we don't have to, but we always could.
3 days away.
Toggin isn't suggesting this, but Mantha's saying, look, we could like go to the nearest city near that dragon and try to get him to pay us for killing the dragon.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Just like we can try to get the city to pay us for killing the Rat King.
Exactly.
Oh, we should go to the city and have them pay us for killing the Rat King.
Eh.
I like this idea.
So should we go to the city beforehand or after we kill it?
Beforehand.
Before.
And is it in this city or we have to go somewhere else to go find it?
It's a great question. Isn't the skull supposed to tell us?
Who's got the skull right now?
I do.
Was that? Oh, you do.
Yeah, I'm holding it because I was holding the box and I opened it up.
Wasn't it?
Or
Wasn't it
Tricks
Falco
holding.
that was telling us that he knew about it, or he just knew about the Rat King itself?
He knew what a Rat King was and how they were made. Or excuse me, You know what Rat King was? No, typically they're made not naturally occurring.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna give us our explanation, or we should be mysterious about it.
Explanation for what?
Oh shit. What happened?
For what a recting is.
Oh, it's a
That's
shitty
You
pile
can
of
explain it, but
rats.
that's up to
what?
Thalcor.
Oh, I thought he had already told you guys because I was standing next to him and I knew about it.
I heard him
Not
talk about it.
explain.
He said they're
Oh
full of
my
I
God! Can you
wouldn't
disease.
just tell me
call
what a
them
fucking
a pile
recting
of
is,
rats.
so I know?
They're intelligent. They're an amalgamation of plague and dark magic, but they can talk even. Walk on two legs, ghastly creatures. Never
Is it
seen
like a
one.
golem?
No, it's like a pinata full of rats. It's like if you tied a bunch of rats by the tail
Oh, okay. So it's
and they're
Talgan
like
again.
a gross, disgusting little. Well, they're not little. They can get big.
Like
They can
Talgan.
also absorb other rats
Yeah.
and grow bigger and all kinds of terrible things. Like I said, it's a amalgam of dark magic. They walk on two legs, they talk, they're intelligent, they're hard as heck to kill.
Well, we have killed dragons. Surely City Council will think that we can kill Rat King.
I'm sure we're up to the task.
Absolutely.
I just
Now
don't
we
want
just
you to
need to
think
find out.
these are just some sort of weird beast. They're magical creatures.
Plus, we have the wand of bird calls. So birds are naturally rats'
Yeah.
predators. You scare them
It'll
away.
run in fear
And
once it
and the
hears a
rod
duck.
of immobility.
Do we have anything that will tell us where this treasure is? Do we have any way to read
Probably the
talk to the
skull we
skull?
got.
So let's examine the skull. Check it out.
Yeah, magic people should probably be looking at the skull.
I will make sure somebody magic looks at
Which
the
is who?
skull.
A spellcaster in our party, perhaps?
It's taking
Well,
forever.
that's
My
oh my God.
freaking
Somebody with
pantograph
actual
died.
proficiency in Arcana?
I don't know that you even have one.
We don't have anybody in this party that I know of that is an arcana,
I have
I have
half
unless
some
it's you.
arcana.
proficiency with
Unless
Arcana.
it's you.
Maybe not. Come on,
I'm
skill.
all religion.
You guys could have done it at level 8, but nobody did it. So
Athletics. Oh my God.
Yeah. Look, I've got a +3 to Arcana. If that's what we've got, then that's what we've got, I guess.
Better than me.
Okay, Toggen's
Really?
gonna see if he can, like, tap into some of the magic of this cat skull.
Magic. Wow.
So in the process of trying to activate the modules, my fantasy grounds crashed, and when I brought it back up, all modules were canceled again.
Wow.
Something that is just deactivated somehow. All of Rob
Yeah, I
Twee's things
wouldn't.
still good.
alright, so Toggin, give me an Arcana check and a perception check.
Fuck.
Alright, and And so you see that there is the skull. As you're messing with it and looking at it, you notice with the perception check that you did, there are these tiny lines on it, and you take your dagger or a knife, scrape at it a little bit, and it looks like that it is a regular cat skull that has been painted with silver paint.
Hmm.
This is bullshit.
I think you may have been scammed, Scramble.
We got scammed.
You
How
paid the
often do I get
money.
my magic renewed? Sorry, can you say that again?
You already know what school of magic this is. This is transmutation
No, I
magic.
couldn't.
That's all you're gonna
I could
find
not
out.
hear you. That was why I was asking.
It was, yeah,
You are
we
very,
talked about it.
very
It's
resilient.
talked about being transmutation and what transmutation means. The magic awareness, you get 3 of them a day.
Okay, so it has to be a particular time of the day that it happens,
You can use this feature
or
a
what?
number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. And right now your proficiency bonus is +3. So you get 3 a day. You can do them 3 right in a row, or you can do every many hours, whatever you want. You just can't do it again if you've done it 3 times until you rest again.
Okay.
Do the gemstones seem like they're real at least?
With the perception check you rolled, you're not sure.
Hmm. Does somebody else want to look at skull? It seems
Yeah,
like
I'll
he
look at
just
it.
painted silver, so it is not actually that. But
I'll take a look at it. I know I have a lot of history and insight. I'm going to use one of my things there to do that again. If it's important, you're going to allow it there, dude?
Alright, so you already rolled an Arcana and a perception check, which is what you would need. Um,
Okay.
and you are not able to tell what it does magically or if the gems are fake or not. You are able to pry one of them out.
Ooh.
So you're holding one emerald and the other emerald is in the eye. You can jam it back in if you want.
Just use some super glue, man.
But you are in this major city. You can take it back to. There's several different places. Arcane acquisitions. Priscilla's potent potables might be able to tell you.
Oh, he said potables.
Swift-Heart Sundries might even be able to tell you, although they're not necessarily magic people. So what would you guys like to do?
You guys want to head into the city, and I probably have stuff I can sell since you guys complain all the time.
Well,
I
I
mean,
say,
even without the skull, we could still theoretically go find the Rat King and kill it. I don't think the skull is something we needed.
yeah, I agree. I say we go negotiate with the city to kill their Rat King problem.
There you go.
Let's just move on like it works just fine.
right, so you want to head to the Hall of Justice then?
Yeah,
Sure,
that
that
sounds like a
sounds
good
like
place
the
to go
right
to.
place to be.
Okay. So if you
Mile back to the Hall of Justice.
don't know who has the map still open, but it's just below the docks. Number 2 is the
A
Hall of,
Yeah.
big tall building.
Hall of Justice.
So,
Um, and actually, I can go ahead and put a little token there. Alright, so I need a percentile from Joe. Give me a percentile, please.
Waiting for my thing to load.
Okay.
It's coming. I sit and chat for too long. I lose connection to my computer.
Uh-oh.
It's not. Am I only finding? Oh, they got rid of it. That's why. Okay, I see. There's a couple of homebrew and alternate like D20 spells for diseases, but they got rid of them in 5e except for lesser restoration.
Correct. Lesser restoration, greater restoration are the things that remove stuff now.
I don't know why I rolled 2, but I went ahead and rolled a second single roll just in case. However you want to figure that out.
Alright. So, anybody. All the other one I need is scrambles. Give me just a second.
I'm sorry, what did you want me to roll?
I'm looking for one last thing. 1 second. You are. I don't even know where the hell it would be. Tokens.
Interesting, because there were spells before that just targeted more than one target. And now the restoration ones are one person only at a time.
Alright, so I'm
Oh,
looking.
Are you looking for like a mass restoration kind of spell, or
anything that I could do more than one. Yeah, if it's diseases, it's just like one thing at a time. Very interesting. They had before they had cure disease, which was you had a couple of different versions. You had uh, cure disease and remove disease. Both of them had different things, but one of them was for more than one person, depending on what level you used it at.
There it is. Alright, so those, especially Toggin, Godin, and Scrambles, if you go to under Library, click Assets, it'll be an empty box. Does everybody see that?
Not yet. Finding it. Oh, I'm in the wrong section. All right.
I'm sorry, which box is this in?
So under
Asset
under
tokens.
Library, there's modules,
Oh
then
yeah.
Assets. Click Assets,
Okay.
and that'll pop open in an empty box.
Mm-hmm.
On the very bottom, it says Shared. Click that.
Hey, there I am.
Okay.
So there is your Echo. There is your Sylvanas Maul and the fire effect.
Oh, cool.
So if you guys need those, and it's not down in your chat stuff, you should, in
Oh,
theory, be able
how
to
do I?
use those and grab it and pull it onto a map.
It's grabbing the whole. It's grabbing the whole page of all three when I go to try and grab my hammer.
Well, don't be grabbing your hammer, man.
Click onto the hammer and it'll pull up a window. And I think you can pull it from that window into
Just
the.
the image,
That's
though.
only you.
Yeah, then grab the image and you should be able to manipulate it at that point. Let's see. Go back to my player
There's no
mode.
way to put it anywhere, though, huh?
Assets.
So I can have it rig it. Can I
You can
put
put
it
it
down
in
in
your
the?
hotbar at the bottom of your
Yeah,
screen.
that won't stay, but I'll try. I've done it before with the hot bar, and
There you
it
go.
always disappears
Yep.
next week. But I'll give it a
Yeah,
shot.
but at least now you know where to find it again.
All right.
Assets shared.
Close it. All right, so let's go
Gotcha.
ahead and take our break. And when we get back, we will
Find the Rat King.
talk to the
The
Hall
city
of
people first.
Justice. So let me go to here. I'll see you guys at 46. Right, we are back. And for those of you who aren't familiar, you should check out Dubby if you're looking for a good option for energy drinks. They also have what they call hydros, and that is where it's basically like a super version of Gatorade. It has electrolytes, vitamins. And I just knocked it on the floor. 1 second. I normally wouldn't care, but I'm getting ready to make some, and so I need to get it anyway. Here it is. So it has electrolytes, vitamin C, E, B6, B12, no caffeine, no sugar, no artificial dyes, fillers, or maltodextrin, whatever that is. So good stuff. And that's in addition to the energy drinks. So there's a difference. Both taste wonderful. Check them out. You get 10% off when you use my code. I shared in the chat there. There you go.
You said last time about the caffeine thing. What's the advantage of not having caffeine again?
So something I can hear you talking, but not hear what you're saying. You know.
Sorry.
There we go.
I was saying that last week. You said something about what the benefits of not having caffeine was. What was it again?
Oh, caffeine is a diuretic, so it makes you go to the bat, makes you pee a lot. Like, so when you drink a lot of coffee
and poop too,
Mountain
actually.
Dew, whatever else. So
Okay.
there are a lot of these.
But the rest of the chemicals are more fine and healthy, right?
Monsters and stuff make you go to the bathroom so much. It's not necessarily that you're awake; it's that you're having to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes.
Okay. I have to be off camera, but check this out.
Very cool. What is it?
It's a charger.
Okay.
I'll show you one more time. Ready? Pull it out. There we go.
Very neat. All right, so you guys are at the Hall of Justice.
Come on, man.
Who is doing the talking?
Scrambles.
Didn't we determine that? Okay. I thought wasn't Toggin more charismatic than me?
Yes.
Yeah. I have performance. I do not have persuasion, so I say we go ahead and we let Toggin talk to him. Is there like a council, or is it like a group of people, or is there like a greeter or like a doorway? What's it look like in there?
All of the above.
So when you go in, there's a larger open area. It's about 15 feet high. It's got different murals and paintings along the sides, and on the roof has like clouds and stuff in the sky. Picture painted on it. There's this desk, and there's a woman sitting behind a desk. Looks up as you guys come in. Yes, how can I help you today? What brings you into the Hall of Justice?
We're trying to seek a reward for killing the Rat King that's under the city.
Ah, the Rat King under the city. Yes, yes. And she turns back and mumbles a little something and flicks her hand, and there's a bang on a couple of the doors. And
Is mine.
about a moment later, a human and an elf step out, and she says, "So these ones are here to save us from the Rat King." And the elf just sort of shakes his head, goes back in. The human man comes out. He's like, "Ah, yes, the Rat King. Let me guess, you have some sort of totem or special thing from that's going to guide you to his special treasure in our sewers, huh?"
Yep, that exactly.
Well, hate to tell you this, but you've been duped by the group that calls themselves the Dirty Doves. If you did yours have some sort of magic coming from it?
Yes.
That's gonna fade away about this time tomorrow. It usually only lasts about 24 hours. And if it had any kind of gold or platinum or gems, that's gonna be all fake.
Hmm. That's nice.
We've been trying to catch
Okay.
them for a while, but they are very elusive and they don't stay for very long. They come here for a couple months and then they're gone. I presume they head into Waterdeep or some other major cities, but they'll be back in about a year, and then we'll try to catch them again. If it's any consolation, you're not the only ones who've been fooled by them. Um, how much did they pay? How much did you pay for this totem?
4 platinum.
40 gold. Wow, that's one of the higher ones. She must have been very convincing.
Yeah.
Apologize.
There's a lot
I
of
hope
eye
this
winking.
doesn't ruin your ideal of what Neverwinter is really about. But we will catch them eventually.
What if we catch him? Do we get a reward?
Sure. The Dirty Doves have 300 gold. If we get all, we hear there's 3 of them. So if you get all 3, you'll get 300 gold. If not, 100 gold a person.
Okay. And that's dead or alive, right?
Well, if they're dead, you have no way of knowing if these are the right people. So no, it would have to be alive. We really don't condone murder here in Neverwinter.
Gotcha. Hear that, Toggin? You can't be murdering people today. All right. Well, I appreciate your time. I don't want to be here anymore. Scrambles is gonna go back at the front.
All right. So it is now about. Let's see. It is. You had to walk over there. All right. So it is 2:30. Time to see a dentist. So a quick break aside. Some streams, I've been streaming on Twitch for a while now, and some streamers have different goals that they try to attain, milestones throughout their Twitch career. So many followers, so many bits that have been donated, or subscriptions, or things that you're trying to sell. Svenzone has reached a milestone during this stream today.
Ooh,
As of
what happened?
7:38 Pacific time, all of my streams together have had 450 dad jokes or puns. So
My God.
appreciate all my viewers and streamers and people who participated and contributed.
That was some important stats right there.
Those
Those
are
commercials
the only
are
ones I've counted, so I'm sure there have been one or two I may have missed, not counting, but there you go, 450. It's very nice.
nice. Very
Okay,
nice.
Solid.
so it's 2:30. Did you guys want to get ready to take a long rest and head out in the morning? Like knock out a couple hours of travel and head back to Fandolin? Do you want to look for jobs here? What do you want to do?
We'll play some laser tag or something. Enjoy the day. Some archery. Go down to the local fencing place and beat some people to death. This is not Mortal Kombat. Stop killing our people.
Yeah.
Scrambles is pretty worked up about getting ripped off. So, hey, do you guys want to find these idiots, or should we just
Pull
let them
out the
go?
birds of calling and wand of calling and placate you. You shoot off some fireworks, scare the villagers. What do you think? That's a good plan, isn't it? No, yes.
Your
We're
plan of scaring
definitely.
the villagers?
One could say it's our
I s-
civic duty to
If
remove
they,
these cameras from the
if I
streets.
use the wand of bird calls and you use the wand of pyrotechnics and turn your cape on, we can go entertain some people or scare the crap out of them if they haven't seen fireworks before.
Oh, I see.
I have the rod of immobility. Can use that to fuck with people. Wand of collapsing. Man, why am my person in the inventory? Do I own me? Am I my own master? I have dust of sneezing and coughing, dust of disappearance. Brooch of shielding. Am I wearing the brooch of shielding? I assume. There's a check mark next to it.
I do not know
That
if
would
you're
mean
wearing a
that you're
brooch of
attuned
shielding.
to it if there's a checkmark next to it.
I don't see it in the combat
Like-
tracker.
It wouldn't be a combat tracker. Hold on a
It
minute.
would
Get this
be if
fucking
it was
thing.
doing its job.
Oh my god. Okay.
So as Falcor said,
Eat shit and
did
die.
you hear what he said?
No.
It might be our civic duty to remove these cameras from the streets.
I heard it might be, and then to remove these scammers from the streets. What
civic
were the words
duty.
in between? Civic duty. Gotcha. He said duty. Sorry.
He said duty. So, Sven, if you could open that brooch of shielding, please, that'd be great. And if you read it, of course, as well. I always want to
So yes, you
snazzy
are
up my
attuned to
leather.
it. You do not have it
Told
coded,
ya.
no. So
There you go.
it needs to be
Please
coded.
do so. Coated with some polyurethane. For those of you who do not know, while wearing this brooch, you have resistance to force damage, and you have immunity to the damage from magic missile spell. How awesome is that? It's a wondrous item. Wondrous. So yes, I will look all snazzy in my dusty leathers.
What if an archer screams magic missile while shooting you instead? Does that count?
You know, I say we pretend it didn't happen.
There you go. Now it's coated.
Coated with increasing grime. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now I want to play an archer that's convinced he's a mage and just yells magic missile every time he shoots an arrow.
That's very funny. There's a TV show where this vampire, he can turn into a bat and fly around, and every time he does it, he yells "bat," and then he turns into a bat. And it turns out he doesn't have to yell "bat; he can just
Isn't
do
that
it,
from
but he likes yelling "bat."
Transylvania?
Okay.
It's
Nice.
very fucking
Isn't that from
funny.
Transylvania? The cartoon.
It's What We Do in the Shadows.
I didn't know that was out already. Alright, so give me percentile. Let's see who hasn't given me one. Scrambles. Alright.
That's a good percentile.
It's a very good percentile. Okay, so where are you guys actually going? Where do you want to go?
Strip club. Or is that a no?
There is the Moonstone Mask, which Toggin and Scrambles went to.
Was it a nudie bar?
No.
Okay.
There are women there.
Yes, you can pay for companionship.
Women and men,
And men.
whatever you prefer.
That's right. That's the way to go.
There's the Fallen Tower, so if you want to go
An
there,
equal opportunity
What about
employer.
for
every night at the precise time of the explosion that destroyed the tower, one can see soundless phantoms of two terrified Brotherhood mages, limbs blazing, falling down like rag dolls. So if you want to go to the Fallen Tower and
Ooh.
watch these ghost mages die.
sounds like they're really fast readers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Apparently everybody likes watching those ghosts die.
Yeah, they went through several stories in an instant.
Nice. Is the Moonstone Mask not here, or is it somewhere else? That must be somewhere else. Just going back to the beach Leviathan and drinking? What are you doing?
I think that I should go. I still am really bent on finding these people. So I'm going to go anywhere that like commoners might collect, like market or a popular restaurant or something, where these people might be scamming other people. See if I can catch them in the act again.
I lost battery for a little bit before we figured out that they scammed us. Did we find out because there isn't a Rat King, or how do we figure out they scammed us?
Because the silver flaked off the skull.
Yeah, you guys went to the Hall of Justice, and they were aware of this scam. and they said that the magic will wear off in about 24 hours after it was cast on it. There it is, number
The
4.
Hall of Justice are where they usually frequent victims.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so number 4, Moonstone Mask, way over to the right, next to the docks. There you go. And the building itself is pretty cool because it is floating. It's a floating island.
Ooh.
They said they come back every year, or they have come back every year for the last couple years, and then they leave after a couple months before they get caught. They're called the something.
Girl something.
Let's go find the something.
Jackson.
Like the
And I
three
feel like these
tricksters or
guys,
something.
It's a double
The
D.
I feel like
three
these guys leaving
whisperers.
town. I
It's double
feel
D's
like
on
these
there.
guys.
I heard double D's.
They are
I feel like these
called.
Hold on a
guys
second.
leaving town.
3 double D's?
The three whisperers.
Okay, hold on. Get it? Okay.
The
Hurry up.
Dirty Doves.
Did not work.
Oh, that's right. And there's 3 of them.
I dated a dirty dove once.
What's that a euphemism for?
Some bird humor. Did she bird flew away?
Not bad, not bad. Alright, so Reno, there you go. Moonstone Mask. It's not a whorehouse, but you can go there and enjoy the company of a high class woman for a small fee. And that's what Toggin and Scrambles did the other day. Last time, a couple times ago when you were here. Alright, so you want to go to a central location.
Come on.
That would probably be. Well, you guys were done just above the Protector's Enclave, or within Protector's Enclave. It was below the House of Knowledge where it took place. And just below the House of Knowledge, there's several different streets and areas that have lots of shops and things. So you start heading over there. And how long are you going to be talking to people? Are you just stopping passers-by? Are you going into merchants? What are you doing?
Merchants.
Look, guys, I've got invisibility. I can make a few people invisible. I've got potions of gaseous form. I can make up a couple people gas.
Hey, we already have scrambles for that.
I think
It's called noxious gas.
I'm just going to kind of get a little stool or a little chair area I can sit down at and just kind of post up and like watch the market street and like watch the area that they're in front of. And I'll call it, I don't know, 2 hours.
I don't know what kind of buildings are in the area, but if there's like a rooftop I can post on, like above Scrambles, get a bird's eye view on the situation.
Okay. There are several rooftops. Most of the buildings in this area are 2-story. Of course, the House of Knowledge is much higher than that. Main buildings are 3, and then there are 3 towers that go up to 4 and 5 stories. But majority of the businesses and houses along in this area are 2-story. So Falcor is sitting above him. Scrambles, you're there. Jackson, what are you doing?
I'm going shopping.
Okay, where are you shopping? What are you shopping for, I should
Um,
say?
I'm I'm looking at the other blacksmiths and other metalworking institutions, check things out, and talk to some people. Maybe perhaps enjoy my camaraderie.
Okay, so you're enjoying the camaraderie of the Smiths or of your
Yes,
party?
of the Smiths. Anybody can go with me if they want.
Okay, Toggin, what are you doing?
Um, finding the quietest corner there is. He's
Before
not really
Jackson.
one for crowds.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people on the street at this time of in the afternoon. Um, most people are doing their jobs or doing things. There are some travelers, but it's not like early morning or late night where the streets are very full of people. So you're staying within
Before
sight of scrambles then and posting yourself somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, and Godin, what are you doing?
Um, I'm gonna just head back to whatever hotel we're staying at or in, attune myself to my ironstone, and wait to meet up with them for when we actually leave to go do what we're doing.
Okay,
before
Hold your breath.
Jackson goes, I want to get the Rocky Talkie from him so that way Falcor and I can use it on our recon mission.
It's gonna cost you.
all right. So explain to Thalcor what that is.
The Rocky Talkie is this rock, and then you get the matching rock, and you can talk to the rock, and it'll project through my rock, and vice versa. So that way we don't have to be next to each other to have conversations. There's a couple of key rules. You have to come up with a cool nickname for yourself, and you refer to yourself as a nickname, and then also you have to say over when you're done talking. Over. And then I demonstrate with my Rocky Talkie. Testing one,
How are
two,
you?
three.
How are you?
Testing one, two, three. Over.
All right, Thalcor, you hear that through your stone and through Scrambles, who's standing right in front of you.
I think I get it.
Okay.
All right, so as you guys are approaching the House of Knowledge, um, you guys are looking around and figuring out where you want to go, what's going to be the best spot. Godin said he's going to head out, and Jackson says he's going to leave. And you guys, he hands over the stone. You explain that stuff, and you hear this high pitched screaming, and you think you're pretty sure it sounds like a woman in trouble coming from the southeast of where you are.
Hark! I hear a voice.
Okay. I'm going to take off that way.
I don't think any of us could avoid taking off that way.
All right, so as you turn the corner, you see this lanky, dark skinned man in brilliantly colored silks. And he's just flailing his arms, slapping himself, uh, wildly gyrating, screaming. Uh, and this is what he looks like. He's
I'll try and. Is it possible to follow while staying on the rooftops with like my glide skill?
so you can go up onto the roof. You hadn't done that at this point because he had just given you the rock. So if you want to, you can get up onto the roof. Yes, and yes, most houses. So like I said, if you look, here's the So if you look at the Neverwinter map, did you drop it into one of your hotkeys?
Let me look at it. Yeah, I'll try and get up to the group and
Okay. So if you look at it,
help
you're
with
just below
Jason.
number 3. Here's the ping. So you guys are we're gonna be hanging out in this square here, and so you just came right around the corner and you're just right there. So there is plenty of roof on both sides of the street. There's one long building to the west and several smaller buildings to the east. Um, all right, so that's what Dalcor is doing. Um, Scrambles, what are you doing? He's about 30 feet from you.
I'm gonna put just kind of like lean up against the wall and look around, and pop my echo as a bonus.
Where?
Um, I don't know, about 5 feet from him if I can. I don't know how close I am to him. You said we're about 30 feet away from him.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll move to get close enough to where I can pop my echo adjacent to him.
Okay.
I'm not trying to hurt him or anything. I just want it there.
All right. He doesn't even seem to notice as he's batting himself and screaming and smacking himself. Toggin.
I don't even know what to do about this guy.
Okay, so you're watching him. Godin.
What? Didn't I already leave?
No, you guys had met. Were in the square. They were getting ready to separate. You said you were heading to the hotel. Jackson said he was going to go leave to the blacksmith when you guys heard this screaming.
Oh, I didn't know I was still there by the time.
So you came around the corner about 30 feet away. This old guy smacking himself and gyrating and flailing his arms while he's screaming.
Who got the
Jackson,
incident?
Valcor climbed the building, scrambles, put his duplicate right next to him.
But you can't see anything actually attacking him. He's hitting himself.
Correct. You do not see anything attacking him. He's not hurting himself. He's slapping at something that's all over him, like bugs or something.
Oh, okay.
Keeper.
Are you going to do anything?
I will move up closer until I can see something to do something with.
All right. How close are you going to get? You started about 30 feet away.
About 10 feet.
Okay. Jackson.
Yes.
What are you
What are
doing?
you doing?
Did I get lost? I'm sorry. Was I there to notice that the screaming was going on, or am I already gone?
Yes.
You're there.
I said either or, and now you're saying yes.
You were there and you heard the screaming. I just went through the
Okay.
this whole thing
I
again
will.
with Godin.
Yeah, because I didn't.
No.
It's the same thing. I thought I wasn't there.
All right. Well, I will be part of the engagement here, having my sword out to be mellow.
Okay, so you're drawing your
All
sword.
right.
Are you getting
And I'm just
closer to him? You're about 30 feet
no, I'm
away.
not throwing them. I'm having my hand on it, not
Okay.
threatening, but casually competent.
All right. You're about 30 feet away. You're getting closer.
Yes, follow God. Oh my God.
Okay. Following Godin. All right. So this is still taking place. We'll go back to the top. Scrambles.
I am going to try to grapple him with my echo.
I'm almost positive we talked about that your Echo can't grapple because he can't be. Doesn't he? Isn't he immune to all that stuff?
My echo?
Yes, we talked. He
He
can't.
can't be grappled, but he can make attacks as if I'm him. Anyway,
He's
I don't
saying
care.
no
I hit
target.
him. I punch him. Unarmed strike with the echo.
Okay. Let me see. Give me just a second here. Roll. You don't roll damage. It's automatic. It's 6. Here it is. All right. So he drops to the ground with a crack and is unmoving. There's blood coming from his nose and his mouth.
That's not good.
Did you
And
kill
his
him?
eyes and his ears.
You need to stop poisoning people.
All right.
Um,
What else are the rest of you doing?
How far away? How close can I get while sticking to the rooftops?
You are 25-ish feet up and across the street, so you're about 35 feet away.
That's 5 feet too far.
I mean, I guess I'm running up to him.
Okay. He's laying on the ground, unmoving.
I use cure wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll, see how much it works.
I don't care. It does some healing, and that's all I care about.
Alright, so that is a gasp. With a gasp, he's sort of opens his eyes, looks around. What happened? Are they gone?
They.
The thank goodness. Oh, you look big. Go see what's in my basement. He's looking back, and you see that behind him is a large um, building, and it's called Assad's Herbs and Spices. And it's in nice gold lettering on the side of the building. I just got
Well,
this
if it's in gold,
this
that means it says
shipment
herbs.
in this morning, but there's something in the boxes, and the before I even saw what it was, I was covered with all these bugs and spiders, and it was terrible. Please, and he grabs um your shirt. Please, go see what it is. Get rid of them.
Possible it was fake or mental.
Um, yeah, just in case, I think I'm gonna cast Remove Curse on this guy. Just to make sure there's not something fucky wucky going on with him.
Okay.
He could totally just be scamming me. But, like, at the very least, he wouldn't have any curses affecting his mental stability.
All right. So Falcor, click DIS. The box DIS. And then everybody can give me one of those. Why didn't it do for Jackson? Jackson, did you
One
get a
what?
box?
Nope.
Was that nope or yup?
That was a nope.
Okay. Not sure why it didn't
Negatory.
show up for you. I Dalcor, you've got one. There it goes. I should have one now, Jackson.
You have to give it a minute. My computer's really slow. Finally. Did that work?
You should have a box in the middle of the screen and you just click it. Did it work?
I did. I guess not.
Okay.
Hey guys, looking at the chat, I have, some odd feeling that I might have failed that insight check.
I'll push it again to you, Jackson.
Yeah, push it again. It's just not working.
Just
My
did.
computer's freaking out. It's going to give me the same screen, right? Doesn't flicker or change.
There you go.
All right, go ahead and send it to me. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold it. Oh, did that work?
Yes. Okay.
Rolls 9 times. Awesome.
All right. So, God, and you feel, and Jackson, you feel pretty certain that he's believes what he's saying, and that he's not trying to scam you. Scrambles and talking, you're not sure what's going on.
But that's the case all the time. Denver's the only one who knows what's going on.
Well, I say we take him with us. If he really has a problem, then great. He'll be there and he can point it out. And if he's lying about it, we can deal with him justly.
For sure, he thinks that's what happened.
All right. So, you guys going into the off the building? Dalco, are you coming down or are you staying up there? Did we lose Joe? Is she still there?
I don't hear him, so we'll just assume he comes with us.
Okay. As he glides down. All right.
I have to attend something. Yeah, I'll go with him for sure.
Okay. Let me see. I don't. Alright, so I'll just throw this guy in.
How do you get a pole over there? God damn it.
Alright, so you step in, you see that there's some a round table. It smells of cinnamon and herbs and some Italian seasonings. It's just it's just a menagerie of different scents and smells. Um, there's a large bookcase that has a lot of different jars all in it on display, different sizes, from really big jars to really small glass vials, uh, and there's a little measuring, couple different scales on in the small table to the northeast. I mean northwest. There's a fireplace that's not lit as well, and a couple different settings for tea along that tea settings along the top of the mantle. And he points over to the corner, to the trap door. He says, "I keep all my
Yeah.
supplies are down there." And he walks over and starts preparing some tea. His hands are shaking, and he's getting stuff ready.
Well, I say we go down there, but we should take one of us. Take the old man with us.
I can't go down there. I don't have any weapons. I'm not like you. I'm not strong and
He's
powerful.
alright. We'll keep you safe.
How do we know he's not lying to us? We go down there, we get locked in there forever.
Do you want to look at the trapdoor?
Yeah, let's investigate it. Is it like double latched? Is it possible to lock from the outside?
All right. So give me an investigation check. All right. So looks very plain. It's got nice stain on it, so it's not. So it looks like at one time it was really well, nice and fancy. The handle has seen a lot of use, and there's a little ding along the wall where it would prop open,
Hmm.
um, and it looks like it's been done many times. There is no lock. There is no bar mechanism or anything to keep it shut. To lock it from this side, you might potentially be able to drag something on top of it, but there's nothing here except maybe the bookshelf that's
Sure,
very
it's not a
heavy.
nudie bar in disguise.
Any motives an insight check might reveal?
So I'll give you guys another insight check, since um, since you've come in from the outside. Like I said, when you were at the outside, you and who was it?
Pick whichever one's the best.
I got a nat 20.
I don't see the first roll for you, Thalgorus. Anyway, um, but this time you guys, nothing really changed except for the major. Let's see, Jackson. You're not sure anymore. He's making tea and stuff, so his back is to you. Can't except for when he's complaining that he doesn't want to go down there. But all the rest of you, especially Jack's, especially Thalcor, and actually all of you, are pretty certain he's not lying. That he's scared. He doesn't want to go down there. Um, you don't see any bite marks on him, so you're not sure that, and you don't see any dead bugs or anything on him to squished bugs or any of that stuff. But he is clearly very shaken, and as he's making shaking his hands are shaking as he's making his tea and sipping from it and stuff. Um,
I'm gonna prepare my lantern of revealing with some oil in it
okay,
and light it up and see if it reveals anything like any like invisible bug marks. It'll stay lit for 6 hours anyway, so I'll just kind of keep it for our journey down if we go down.
okay. So as you light it up in here, you look around. You don't see anything out of the ordinary in here at all.
Toggin wouldn't do this, but I've got a really fucked up way to make him not scared anymore. Just give him amnesia. If he can't remember the last 24 hours, he doesn't know what he's scared
That's right.
of.
The scrambler's
Anyway, we
specialty,
going
just
down into the
jog him in the
basement?
head until he forgets.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So
So Scrambles will look at the old man. He says, "Hey, we're gonna go down to this basement and try and fix your problems. But if you're lying to us, I'll find you."
I'll be right here. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. All right. So you have the open door. Close, open, to close, open, close. Um, and we know you were talking about the original map. This one looks like that.
Basically the same thing.
So we know that's what it looked like before. And so let me put this.
Same.
Dadgummit. Where did it go? There it is. Small house. There we go. All right. And that's what it looks like now. Okay. So
Nice, looks good.
who is going? So Scrambles, you're opening the door. You look
Yep.
down. You
And I'll go
see
down first.
there's a well used iron rungs um, that lead down into a small room with the stone floor. So everybody go ahead and let's see me quick. And I remembered my sound, so let's do it. What? Maybe I don't have it. Boo. I remembered it, but I don't have it. Oh well. Alright. Alright, so Scrambles will go first. You guys rolled crap for initiative. Just saying. All right, Jackson, I'm waiting on you for initiative. You know, do we? Are you here? There he is. Okay.
Did you turn your thermostat up again? Well, someone did today, because it's on 77.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna put Jackson below scrambles. All right. So you are in here. Bloop. Oh, hold on. There's. I don't want these to have line of sight. Gotta wait for Fancy to catch up. Alright, so Scrambles, if you look over to the right, do you see yourself? Micah?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
can see me.
I'm just getting rid of this line of sight on these crates because these are smaller, all smaller crates. The scent is down here is more like grass and weeds, that type of smell. You do have some like lavender and different, but there's also dirt mixed in with some of the different scents. You can see several of these crates have
On purpose?
herbs and things coming out of them. Um, and there you go. Yeah. So pretty much just what you see there. Um, let me zoom in on something here. Okay, you can't tell the wall. So the wall is really dark, but the stone walls are really dark, but they're there. If you zoom in, you can tell that they're there. Anyway, but as you come in, you see this little flying thing right there next to you. Let me figure out which. Go back to play mode. Play. Thank you. Shredded. Alright, and it looks like a little dragon.
Oh, cool.
Wait.
And so you have so it's going to take you, you're going down 15 feet, so it's going to take most of your movement to come down the ladder. What else? What would you like to do? This is a small. Let me verify what size they are. Are they tiny or are they small? These are small. So it looks to be about. It's much longer than it is wide. Uh, it's basically like dragon, so it's like a lizard with wings. From head to the end of the tail is maybe 3 feet, but the main body itself is only like 8 to 12 inches. And it's got a long neck and a long,
Pretty cool.
wide these wings, and it's sort of on the floor, and it looks at you and hisses. What would you like to do? Oh, here, let me give you.
Scrambles is gonna.
Switch.
I don't know. He's kind of confused by this thing. So he's gonna go. Hey, little buddy. And we don't want to hurt you. And try and reach towards him. Is that like a? He's trying to use animal handling, which is not a thing I'm trained in.
Okay. It snaps at you and hisses. Is clearly not friendly.
Oh.
So
Food?
you want to use your turn to do that, or do you want to try one other thing?
Uh. I'm gonna use my whole turn to do that. Try
Okay.
to calm it down. Maybe reach in my backpack and get out like some jerky or something.
Okay.
I'll start getting jerky out of my backpack.
All right. Climbing out of one of the other crates is the second one, and it is going to.
Mine.
It sticks its head up and breathes at you, and this blast of lightning comes towards you. There we go.
Hmm.
You're digging through your backpack, and you get blasted by this lightning. Did you want to use your
Yes.
uh, inspiration?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I'll take the damage.
All right. This thing blasts you for some lightning damage. All right, Jackson, you're starting to head down, and you hear this lightning, and brighter light fills the room for a moment, and you see Scrambles get zapped. What would you like to do?
I'd like to go down and kick some ass.
All right, so your speed is 40, so I will let you get in one square
Okay.
next to your. So you move across the room, climb down. I'm being very generous, but that's fine. Um, what square do you want to be in compared to Scrambles?
Can you throw me up the map again, please?
It changes everything for the viewers. There you go.
Okay. I'm going to be. Well, I'm going to take a step to the south, uh, east,
Okay.
north. I'm sorry, southwest. My mistake. Can I go there? Right there? Yeah. Can I
Okay.
do that?
Okay.
Sweet.
So you climb down the ladder, and then you sort of like hop and jump down, crush some of these empty crates. Well, at least you think they're empty. And what would you like to do?
Are we being attacked yet? Technically.
Yes, you opened the trapdoor. You were starting to head down after Scrambles, and you saw him get zapped by lightning. You heard the lightning bolt, and you
Right.
saw the room light up a little bit as he gets blasted by lightning.
But he wasn't happy about it, though.
No, he took a lot of damage, and it hurt him a lot. You can
Okay.
smell his burnt
Uh,
fur.
yes. Will you allow me to grab the great axe and hit him? If that's where he's positioned and that's where I was positioned, I can just hit him from right there and incur any um,
I don't know what you're
advantage
looking
in
at,
terms.
but no, you are 15 feet away from, 10 feet away from one of them, and 15 feet away from the other one.
Yeah, but before I moved, doesn't he get an attack of opportunity if I move away? I would not do that, right?
No, I asked you what square do you want to end up in, and you said this corner square. So as you moved
Right.
down, you jumped into that corner square onto the crates.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's not what I would do if I was there. So put me back, and I'm going to strike at the shredded monster.
Killing me, Smalls. Alright, so you come down, you jump down
Yep.
into the empty square right next to the dragon. Go ahead and
Yep.
do your attack.
Okay. Is it lined up yet? I was trying to do
Did
that.
not have him targeted. No, there'll be big yellow squares around him
I, I,
when you target him.
well, I'm just sitting here doing that a zillion times and it's not doing it yet. I see right now, doing it.
There you
Do it
go.
again.
Now he's targeted.
All right, cool. Here we go. Finally. So, okay, so my magical damn it, uh, or I'm sorry, the Dragon Slayer doesn't have any special qualities that are more than magical damn it or not? Are they but the same amount of magic?
Your Dragon Slayer.
No.
So your magic damage um, does
Are they
1d6
both
radiant plus the
okay?
12d4 plus 4 when you hit. So that is a total of 3
Okay.
I mean 6 to 22 damage. Your longsword Dragon Slayer does 1d10 plus 5, so that's 6 to 15 versus
Right.
why does it say fiends? What the heck is happening here? When you hit a dragon with this weapon, it does an extra 3d6 damage.
Right. Okay. So, but this, would this be considered a dragon? I'm assuming, right?
As far as you know, yes, they're dragons. They look like
Okay.
small
So why not?
dragons.
Okay.
They
So then
breathe
I
lightning.
changed my mind. I'm getting down. I already have my sword in my hand. I'm gonna just whack at him with my Dragon Slayer sword.
Okay. Why is this? Do you have the fiendish long sword of dragon slaying? Interesting.
And I get one more strike, correct?
Yes.
And I miss. That was tight. Oh well.
So, relax. Alright, so now roll 3d6.
Hey. Come on, baby, give me some good. Yeah, not too bad.
Alright, so this is against Shredded. And you get an extra 10. Okay. Alright, Thalcor, you hear a lightning bolt come from below. You see a flash of light from the open trapdoor. So the trapdoor is propped up against the wall, so it's open. You guys don't have to manipulate the trapdoor, you just have to go down into it. What is your speed, Thalcor?
I think it's just 30.
30, okay. So you can double move and get down below and pretty much be anywhere you want to be in that
Do I have
room.
any line of sight from the trapdoor?
Yes, you can stick your head down through the trapdoor if you want to.
No, I mean like line of sight with like a bow, just like standing to the side.
No, because of the way the room is, everything is to the east below the door, and the wall above it
Okay.
is in it. But you can stick your head down and see it, cast, do a spell, whatever you need to do, and then just move to the side. So it ends up being the same thing.
I guess so. I guess I'll drop down through the hole.
Okay? So do you see the room to the right? Where do you want to be in that room?
Northern corner from where I'm at now, like about 2 squares above me.
Okay. All right. So with your double move, you move down, you hop uh, to the side and move on up next to in the corner there. And
Get my, if I still can, I'll get my bow ready for my next round.
all right. You don't have. Do you have cutting action yet?
Oh yeah, I can have a bonus action. I can use the dash action.
Okay. Yeah. So I forgot about the you're having a bonus action. So you can use your bonus action to do that if you want, or you can use your bonus action to hide. If but these two things you're in plain sight of both of them, so you can't really hide.
Yeah.
But you can.
Yeah, I guess I'll use my bonus action to dash, and that way I can still take an attack.
Okay.
And then I'll use commanding strike,
Okay.
which sacrifices my attack and instead scrambles is in melee, right?
Yes.
So I'll give scrambles an attack against one with my superiority dice.
Okay. So how does that work? He makes a regular attack roll, and then if he does he add the superiority dice to hit or to damage?
To damage.
Okay. All right. So scrambles, you get a free attack.
Sweet. That's awesome. Let me go to my attacks. Play to Rakdos. Boom.
That's a hit. All right. So wait a second. So what is your superiority dice now? It's a D8, isn't it? Alcor.
I'm trying to find it, but reading combat superiority is not listing the dice.
Combat. Yes, 1d8. So he it has an effect. So go ahead and put that effect onto him. Commander's strike. Put that onto scrambles. So you can target him. I'll do that for you. There you go. So now just click the effect and it'll automatically apply it to him. Perfect. Alright, so now scrambles, go ahead and roll your damage. And you'll get. So he tells. So what does it seem like? How does that play out?
So I'll pull back my bow and scrambles. He's open. Attack now.
Alright, and as you do, you are able to get into right underneath the wing as he slices across the stomach, doing a little extra 4 damage. As you slice
Heck yeah.
into this thing. Very nice. Alright, so that is Falcor.
And is it an attack action or is it just an extra attack?
Just an extra attack.
Okay. Damn, that sucks, but cool.
Alright, so Godin, what would you like to do? You have what, 40? What is your speed?
30.
Size 12.
So again, you can
For the-
see. Stick your head down below if you want to see. I see you have everybody targeted, so that
Yeah, I know where
work.
everybody's at. I
Okay.
don't actually have to see him for this one, but it's just gonna be a bless. Casting a level 5 to upcast so I can get all of us. Level 3. And bless. And the question I have is, and where'd it go? Where's my window? Did I close the window? Nope, it went right there. Okay. So I have this as a feat. The Swift Cure Wounds is a bonus action.
Okay.
Is that, and it's a once a day or once until the next rest.
Right.
Is that something I can do after casting a spell still, or is it not something I can use as a swift action or the swift cure?
So you're
Maybe
still limited by the same. You can do a cantrip and then cure wounds.
because I wasn't sure if the swift thing is like as if it was like a prepared thing similar to casting it off of an item. I
No,
don't know
nope.
what
It's
the
it.
whole.
You're still limited by one spell, one cantrip around.
Gotcha.
So if you do
Nope,
like a
have not used
sacred flame,
that.
then you can still do the cure wounds,
No, I got you.
or a spiritual weapon and then cure wounds. As a
Well, no, spiritual weapons is a spell.
right. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, but you
cantrip
can't trip.
spell.
No, I got you. I wasn't sure if the swift cure was like a already prepared
Right.
thing that I don't have to use a spell slot for it, and then it would not be a same thing.
You are
I mean, that I'm
unconscious
not
and
casting
prone
out
for
of
some
my.
reason. So let me take that off you. I'm not sure why you were.
Who's that?
You. Okay.
Oh, me.
There you go. Not
Thanks.
anymore.
And
All right.
that's my turn.
Taugen. What is your speed?
30.
All right. So you move up. If you want to double move, you can drop down into the room, or you can cast a spell from where you are, sort of by sticking your head down, taking a look.
Yeah. Um, Speaking of sticking my head down and taking a look, can I try to
Okay.
figure out uh what these are? I've got a guess, but it would
Um,
be
from up
nice.
here, you're gonna have it's gonna be really much higher DC, but you can.
I might
Just
as
like
well
all.
try. I've got inspiration that
Right, they
is going
are.
away at the
Hold
end of the
on, let me
session.
see. Where is. Click. Too many windows open. Here we go. There it is. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that was the case. I would say either. Well, for you, it's going to be nature. Is going to be your best stat.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what your history is, but history too, maybe.
No. I'm proficient in nature,
Okay.
so nature. I'll uncover the tower.
Yes, in the tower.
Clicking advantage because I'm using my inspiration.
Okay. All right. You're not positive what these things are. They look like a blue dragon, but they're very small. They also breathe. You heard the lightning, so that sort of supports your idea. But you think these might be really small blue dragons, but that's all you can guess because of the two you can see. It's also um, there's only one little lantern that's lit down there. So it's my point is there's a lot of shadows and stuff going on. So and from up your
Mm.
view up where you are, they're flying and fighting and being attacked and blasted. So you're
Okay.
pretty sure there's some really small blue dragons, if you had to guess.
Oh, how the fuck did they get down there? Um, I don't really want to try to get down there. I guess whichever one shredded, the one that is hurt, Tagum will go ahead and try to cast Chill Touch at
Okay.
it.
Hashtag blessed. 26 is a
Hashtag
hit.
blast.
Nice.
Damn,
Alright.
they have the same hit points.
Did not look undead.
I doubt that they're undead, so I'm not even gonna do the spiel. And that's his turn.
Alright. And. Stop it. One of the crates breaks open, and. Third one pops up. Sort of looks around. What is their intelligence? Let's see. Actually, it'd be wisdom. I'm just gonna move over and bite Jackson.
No, he's not.
$15 is a miss.
Yay.
You see he's got these little sparks around his mouth and stuff. And then the crate right next to you also breaks open.
Man, it would be so cool to take one of these home, but I have a feeling that would be way too difficult.
Could be a pseudo dragon. You could say tame it.
It'd be
Maybe.
cool though.
Come on, what is going on here, folks? There we go. Let's do that. Alright, and he looks up and is going to breathe to both of you. Morning breath, am I right? Wow. Alright, Scrambles. I'm gonna have you use your inspiration because we're past time. Actually, you don't have an inspiration, so
I was late.
someone will give it
He's
to
mine.
you. Jackson and
I'll give him mine.
got in
Yep.
have theirs and stuff. Anyway, wow. You rolled worse with the inspiration.
Wow. Does anybody else have inspiration?
Yeah,
You can use
While
mine.
we're getting rid of it?
Okay, so Jackson is used up, so Godin's going for it. Let me untarget. Hold on a second. Let me do so. Jackson was half damage. Let me undo him. Do the damage.
That roll a minute for all the inspirations.
I see 3 nat 1s in that roll.
So Jackson takes 12 damage. And then we go back to Scrambles. Alright, try it again. Here we go. Come on, baby. Wow. Alright, one last one. Joe's
Wow.
gonna give you his. Hey, you got the highest 5 with the hashtag blessed. 12
Hashtag blessed.
The
is
strategist
exactly what you
inspiration
needed.
just gets better.
So there you go. You got it. Half damage, 13. Alright.
Killing it.
You just felt so inspired by having your party mates all around you, fighting dragons like the good old days.
One of those high octane scenes where everyone takes turns screaming scrambles.
That's right. Alright, and then the last one is going to bite at. Scrambles just hit him, so. Gonna try to bite him. 17 on the dice is a hit. As he bites his little mouth, bites into you, you get zapped. Alright, so that's the bottom of round 1. If we go back up to round 2, we will stop here for the night. Thank you for playing with me, guys.
Woohoo.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Thanks for DMing.
We already talked about this. Keep it private.
Oh, I didn't have very many skip turns on there like I needed. There we go at the top. All right. We'll start next week. Jackson will be up.
Cool.
Very good. I think is one of the good use of your Dragon Slayer sword. Attacking
Thank you.
a dragon
Playing
with it.
dragons? Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yep.
Although it worked as a pretty good decoration for a long while there.
Hey, I got to look good.
Yeah, it was
Scramble is
basically
good competition.
it was kind of a prop for when we told the story of how we killed those dragons.
When I have a great battle axe, a magical damn it, that does much better.
Not, I
Not
don't know,
when
you
you
can
were
fight better
fighting the
against dragons.
dragon.
Plus, I think the first couple of times, the first two dragons we fought, I don't even think you had your magical
I
uh,
did, and
axe
I had
yeah.
it out. I had an awesome plan ready to go to get that white dragon. Going to use rod immobility, set that up, do a jump up into the air, and fly off it and whack him out, and then
after
scrambles kill
after
him
4
on
rounds
his
of
turn.
Ray of Frost.
Because I was fucking 160 feet away. So I'm not going to chuck my thing like a javelin. However, I do have that skill.
Skill issue. Should have done it.
All right, so you guys got to see Thalcor in action a little bit. So
Yeah.
very cool. That's
Yeah.
he may not have done the damage himself, but he had the biggest damage dealer.
Do it. Yeah, that's awesome.
So that was
He
nice.
looked good. He looked good doing it. That's the key.
That's right. So we'll see more of Thalcor next week, hopefully. And
Yeah.
don't forget to like, subscribe, stop by, Dubby, use Svenzone77, save yourself some money. Whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
guys.
night,
Night,
guys.
guys.
See you tomorrow.
Yay.